Oh, first, thank you very much, Bob. Welcome to Q Aquatics and Exotics. My name's Susie, and tonight we are going to be chatting about everything from about what's going on in the live stream, what's going on in the world, and what's going on in my fish room. But before we get started, I want to do a little test on my audio visual. See if it works, because it doesn't always work.
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Nah, hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.
Am I on? Can you hear me now? How about now? Oh, there is my 180 gallon. How is everybody? Oh, look at everybody in the chat now. Look at Bob was first and last. Hello, Bob says Skull. Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo. Terry, what's happening, man? Terry Underwood. Jenny Lynn, hello again. Monster Fish Gal, thank you very much, Monster. Master Aquatics, all good on my end. Good, thank you, I appreciate that. Oh, Monica Lynn, MLT Plants, some of the best Vallisneria I've gotten. I missed your phone call earlier, but I'm glad you're here. Michael Long Family Show, pretty cool. See who else we got. Melvin. Hey Patty. Gosh, that was a good stream, wasn't it? Oh my gosh, I'm still smiling. My here. My cheeks are still like hurting because I was smiling for the solid hour. I'm so excited about going. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. Scuba Stevo's Aquatics. Scuba Dooby Doo. Them vocals. That's my daughter, man. That's my daughter, Sarah Kay. I wish it was me. Matt Thibodeau. Hey everyone. Liquid Zoo. I feel like y'all are following me. We're all shoaling together, man. Shoaling together. That's how that works. Fishymon, I see you. I see you. Scott, Susie, long time no see. I know, right? About 10 seconds? What? Can I get a what? Hi, Sandy. It's Sandy O. Hi, it's Sandy O. Sandy O. I gotta calm down. I was so excited from that last stream. Al Wet Socks. Susie Q time. That's right. Susie Q time. Hi, MFG. I love that MFG. Whip's World. Whip it good. What's going on, Whip? What is going on? Canisteo Valley. Keystone Clash coming up soon. It was so fun, wasn't it? Wasn't it? I thought it was fun. Like, I had such a blast. Melvin, me fish film. Amen. Look at this. Okay, let me make sure I got everybody. I don't want to miss anybody. If I miss anybody, don't be mad at me. I am trying. Ginger Graves. Hey, fishy folks. That's right, Chevy Fish. What's going on? Lumpy Dog in the house. Hey. Ricky DeHoyas. Lumpy, how are those parrotfish doing? You said yours were coloring up a nice, like, convict colory on the belly. Mine's not really coloring up. What do you feed yours? I want to know what you feed yours. Because I feed mine like pellets and flakes. I don't really get very creative. Maybe that's what they need. Hey, Paul. Everybody's saying hi. Dennis Christensen, what's on? Hello to all. I like that. Hello, hello. Lisa Sparkman, and we all meet up again. I know, right? Isn't this fun? I think it's fun. I don't care. It's the high point of my week. So, are you still in the house, Monica Lynn? Parking lot pros. Oh my God, that was so fun. That was so fun. Good. We are all caught up. Okay. So I am gonna put on the other camera. So let's see if um well, this put my face in the corner. There you go. I'll put my face where there's no tank. So this is as far as I got on the room so far. And as you can see, I've moved almost all my little nano tanks and terrariums over. There is one spot in the middle for my front opening 40-gallon breeder for my baby turtle tanks that I cannot carry down. I think I'm going to have to dismantle the whole thing, gut it in order to get it down, because when I built it, it's just built. It's like solid. It's built. It's got substrate. It's got earth. It's got rocks, my trees. So it's pretty cool. But I'll never be able to, even if my daughter helps me, I won't be able to bring it down. So I'm going to drain the water out most of the way, get all the substrate out, and just start all over again. I can't think of another way to get it down here. And I need it down here. It's a big empty hole here. It's a highly hole. So yeah, so I'm excited. Over there is my baby bearded dragon. You would never think. Let me see if I can get him if he's awake. A baby beardy. Oh, he's sleeping, darn it. He's already sleeping. He's only like about that big. And my granddaughter named him Tangerine, although I call him Tanner. He's just like he would just sit right here the whole time, but I don't want to wake him up. So he's in that first tank, and then I've got my tree frogs, and then I got my tomato frog, and I got betta tank, shrimp tank, Rasboro tank, more frogs because I love frogs. And then all the way in the bottom to the right is an empty, looks like a 40-gallon breeder, but it's a really 55-gallon. It's an old Odell's tank, super big, thick glass. It's like a 40-gallon breeder footprint, but a little bit taller. So yeah. And of course, we've got my 180. Now I do have some nano tanks set up right in front of me. Let's see if this will do. Hey Larry D, what's going on? Did you start your streaming yet? Larry D, I like that. My bestest friend is named Sarah D. I call her Sarah D. Let's see if I can get this. Okay, here we go. So I got some smaller nano tanks here that I brought down, and this first one has green neon tetras. This next one over has orange shrimp. This one has nothing yet. I'm hoping to get some different color cherry shrimp for in there. And then this one is my German. Look at him. Look at him all sassy and stuff, acting like I didn't feed him. Look at him. Do you guys see him? Let me hold it still. That is my German blue ram. He killed his mate about a year ago. There is a honey gourami in there with him, and a tiny little baby striped pleco from the Keystone Clash. I got some fish at the Keystone Clash. Pretty cool. Oh, and my starry night. Let's see here. See if he comes out. Right now he's behind there. He's maybe a ½ inch big, but he is so spectacular. The colors, the brightness, the spots. Come on out. Come on. Come on. Is he coming out? Can you see the, oh my gosh. He's not as hidey as he used to be, but I'm hoping you could see his spots. They're really starting to come out on him. I guess it looks like he's brown. He's not brown. He is got baby blue, almost glow in the dark spots all over him. I wish I could have gotten more. The fish store only had one, and they called him the Starry Night Cichlid. So even though everybody in the chat says that can't possibly be, that's what they call it. That's what he looks like. Now, Tom, my friend, Alishad said it might be like a hybrid or whatever. He is gorgeous, and I wish I had more. Yes, these green neons, I got them at my local fish store, and they only had a few, and I bought as many as they had. So I wanted driving and lurking. Okay, Aquafunk, what's going on? Love them. Let's see, you're not yet, Susie Q, checking the work schedule. Okay, that's Larry D. He's going to be starting to go live. He's going to be starting to go live, and I can't wait. That's going to be fun. Yeah. Love those green neons, Bob. I really do. They are spectacular, and I would love a whole school of them. Yeah, everybody's saying, hey, Funk, if Funk can't answer you, if he answers you, I'm going to get mad because he's driving. Oh, people are saying, hey, to MLT Plants. Let's see, do I got this on? I do have this on. And there's my baby Oscar. Let's see, back it up. Back it up, buddy. I don't know if this is in the way. There we go. He's really quite yellow. He's a bright, bright yellow, but the camera's not focusing in on him, huh? How's that? How about if I get super close like that? Oh. And the other one is sound asleep. See him nestled in the bushes? If I put my fingers in that water and wiggle my fingers around, man, I've never seen a baby Oscar so hungry as that little guy, man. He comes out from anywhere he is, but I'm turning the light back off. They need to sleep. It's bedtime for those babies. So this is fun, but I've got a little dilemma. Say, cool, Patty, Mr. Rainbow, and the Clash. We're doing well. Uh-oh. Yeah, somebody who was writing in the other chat, did Funk steal that blue wrench? Or did Q have a weak moment? Gotta love the funk, man. Funk it up, funk it up. Hey, Jay Oliver's Guppies and Aquatics. Now I need some guppies in my life. I don't have any guppies. I need some guppies in my life. And I didn't show the 2 natural aquariums, but I did just do a video on it. I don't know if anybody's seen it. I'm gonna put my face up in the corner here because I just can't do all the face. No. Ew, no. How's that? Look at that. I could just keep bouncing back and forth. Nobody would ever. Darty night. Finally, I got my little face. Gotta make me round. Can I make me round? Can I get around? When I get around to it, I'll put me up here. Is that big enough for you guys? I'm not liking my reflection today, okay? It's not going with it, and I'll get this little O-ring out of the way. There we go. Now we got my silver dollars on the screen. That makes me happy. My 2 juvenile Oscars. Okay. So, what was I saying? Oh, has anybody seen the natural aquarium? Somebody was talking about, who was it? Bob Steenfot was saying it's kind of like a fad, and it's a new thing, or old thing, an old new thing. And I don't know if that's why I wanted to do it, just because it's an old school thing. It's certainly not because I don't want to do water changes, because I don't do water changes anyway. I'm just kidding. I just don't do them as often as I should. But I love the planted aquarium. I love the deep substrate. I'm trying to get something so I don't need the filtration, is what I was trying for. Not necessarily that I don't need to do water changes, so I don't need a filter on it. So that's where hi, Aquaria Life. That's what I'm going for on there. And if I'm doing it wrong, I'd love to know, but my big 40-gallon breeder, or the 40-gallon breeder I have on top, the light went out. A 4-foot light I've had for probably almost 4 years, and it was probably one of those lights that was under $50 on the internet, cheapy. But it went out, and nice to see the silver dollars. They are out and about. They swim back and forth all together when I put food in. Maybe I should put some food in, because that's always fun to watch them. And the big Oscar though, he doesn't come out so much. But maybe if I give him some food. No, a Ziploc will not stay sealed in shipping. Oh, that must have been a question. Not for fish, that's for sure. Nope. I have gotten Ziplocs with plants in them, but not fish. I'm going to try some flakes. Oh, the turtles. I almost forgot about the turtle tub. Let's see if this works. Come on, guys. It's going to be like a snow globe. Oh, here's my electric blue Jack Dempsey. You see the little tiny finners? Poor guy, little tiny finners. I really thought that they would grow back from when he was a baby, but they've never grown back. Oh, look at them. I really want the big guy to come out and play. But he won't. He does come out a lot at night. Even though the light's on, but the rest of the room is dark. I don't know what it is he doesn't like. And we'll see the Bashirs should be coming out pretty soon. They meander out when they feel like it. They come out more when I do frozen food, like the krill. Low stocked planted aquarium doesn't need water changes within reason. That's what I'm hoping for. That is what I'm hoping for. Who said Stephanie? Damn it. What? Oh, another one lurking while driving. Red light. Hello to everybody in the chat. Yeah, better be a red light, dude. So, oh, there's one of the Bashirs. That's the small one. They're all the exact same age. I got them all as tiny little fish right at the beginning of the house arrest stuff. Like when they first were talking about it and going to limit gatherings to 200 people. That was the last show that I went to, and that's when I grabbed it. I got him and the ornate one and my Fahaka puffer upstairs. The Fahaka. So Fahaka you. I don't mean to cough in there, so I'll try not to cough in the microphone. But yeah, I watch this tank all the time. I'm supposed to be doing work on my computer, but it sits facing this 180 gallon. And I got to tell you, like, I can't. And then I move the computer over so I don't even have to turn my head. I'm just staring at the 180. And then over here are these nano tanks. Oh my gosh, I'm in heaven. I love the fact that my computer is in this room. Siri helps with chat on Bluetooth. Okay. Bashir's loves frozen beef heart. That's what I'll do. I'll thaw it out, chop it up. Now, here is my concern with keeping the Polypterus in with the Oscars. I know the Oscars shouldn't eat that kind of high protein, and there's no guarantee those Oscars aren't going to chow it down before the Bashirs get to it. So there's my Senegalis. Is he back there coming out? Do you see him? Coming out right in between those two rocks? Is he coming? Is he coming? Look at him. He's like crawling around in the sand. He's being silly. What the heck is that? I can't wait for my ornata to come out. Yeah, it's like they give the smaller fish time to eat what they want, and they just wait, and then they settle. Sometimes that medium-sized Oscar over there doesn't always give them a chance. You are living my dream. I am living my dream, too. Like, wow. I am living my dream and loving it. But I think I'm going to mess it up. And here's why. Because this is what I do. I always want more, and I always want blah, blah, blah. So let's see if you can see. This is my desk. I'm going to explain it to you. And I'm going to push back to the wall. Okay, I'm at the wall here. I'm at the wall. It's a nice backdrop for videos. Let me put the light on it. Nice backdrop for videos. There's no reflection. As I'm sitting, I'm looking at nano tanks, terrariums, natural tank, turtle tub, 180. Everything is around me. It's like an L-shaped desk. I've got room to stretch my feet out like this if I want. But here's what I want to do. I want to put behind me some tanks because I am trying to clear out the other room of tanks. I want to put a 29 here, 55 here, and a 29 here. That'll give me less stretching, look at spacious room. but more fish in my view. What do you think? Because this room, there's only room for like a 13-inch deep. Otherwise, I would do 75 gallons or something bigger. But I only have room for that 12-inch deep, 13-inch deep tank. That's why I thought of going with the 29, 55, and 29. Would you guys put more tanks in here? Now, and that's also going to give like, then I'll constantly struggle with the reflection and the blah, blah, blah. But a part of me is like, who cares? But as I sit here today and relaxing in the middle of taking a break from my work, stretching my feet out, I kind of like the room, but more tanks. Wait, did I miss a super sticker? Let me back it up. Oh, how come I got a funny color going on? Bob Kaler's Aquatics and Exotics Super Sticker $4.99. It's a lemon character moving his head from left to right with his mouth wide open and red hearts in his eyes. Thank you so much, Bob Kaler, for that super sticker. Because he's a superstar. Superstar. Oh, thank you. I can't believe I almost missed that. I just happened to see a funny color, and you know I love my colors. Colorful, colorful. Monica says, oh, we did that. I had to go backwards. So I'm back to the Ziploc fish. We're not zipping fish. Bashir's love frozen meat. I'd love to hear how people get that past the Oscars. Okay, thanks. I have a question. I should know this, but I can't remember. Which type of bag for which fish again? I mean, is there a difference between the two kinds of bag, the breather bag and regular? Oh, well, I don't know anything about that. Don't forget to Susie's chat. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Bob. You're asking someone who can't walk 3 steps in the house without bumping into tank. Yes, that is exactly why I'm asking you guys. I finally got that tank exactly the way I wanted it. It's balanced, bulletproof. I guess it's time to change it. And I'm trying so hard. Once these tanks in here are set up, I'm not changing them. I'm not doing something different. The terrariums are staying the same. The only thing that's going to be different is a turtle pond because they go out in the summer. The natural tanks are going to stay the same. Obviously, these 2 baby Oscars are not going to be in a 20-gallon. And the Starry Night Cichlid is not going to be. But hopefully, they'll be behind me and they'll get upgrade to the 29-gallon. Maybe they'll be big enough for the 55-gallon. Right now, I'm blurry. Jay, my angry Oscar Jay, is in a 55-gallon. I'd really prefer him to be in a 90-gallon or something deeper than 12 inches because he's getting to be big. Yes, more tanks. So, hi, Danikin. What's up, Susie Q? I'll figure that it's more tanks, but they will be behind you, so you won't be able to see them without turning, and you can't stretch out. Exactly. I won't be able to stretch out, but I will have tank, 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 every which way I turn. I'm all blurry again. Woo! Looks good the way you have it. Okay, so now we got a couple people saying it looks good the way I have it. Some people saying more tanks, of course. Aquaria Life, Super Chat, holy cow. $9.99 from Aquaria Life with the hearts. Bob started it. Thank you very, very much, Aquaria Life. I so appreciate you. And thank you, Bob. Bob started it. He started it. It's like my kids. He started it. Thanks for the super chat. That's right. Hey, Tanked Aquatics. Tanked Aquatics. Okay. And I also have my printer down here. So a part of me is like trying to be responsible. Let me go back to I like looking at my tank better. Not that I'm not trying to avoid me. I just like looking at my tank better. Because I keep going in and out of focus anyway, so there's right. Oh, look, it looks like the Oscar's coming to visit me, doesn't it? Hi, Oscar. Yeah, I'm such a dork. Anyone who says no to more tanks is an imposter. Okay, I'm here. Thank you, Lefty, for coming. Lefty, should I add more tanks or keep the spacious room I have around my desk? It looks good, but it will be better with more tanks. I'm no interior designer, but I like it. Okay. Oh, Lumpy Dog in the house with a super chat. $5 super chat. Those Oscars will only grow to the size of the tank they're in. Yeah. I don't even think this is a 20-gallon, actually. I I think it's a what is this, like a 13 flu ball, I think? Oh my god, that's funny. That is funny. Yeah, I know there's people out there that think that, because when I helped this family set up a tank for goldfish, right? And it's just a 29-gallon because the goldfish are this big right now, and we're planning on building a pond in the spring. But anyway, they were under the belief that it's okay. Can't we just leave them in the tank for a few years because they're only going to grow to the size of their environment? Because they did research on the internet, and that's what it said. And I literally was like, I know that information is out there. I just I practice very hard at being very, like, no, they may have thought that at one time, and here was my explanation to them. So the outside might get stunted a bit, but the internal organs keep growing and growing. It doesn't have anything to do with the size of the tank. Thank you so much for the super chat, Lumpy Dog. For spot feeding bottom dwellers, yes, thank you. I have used a plastic tube from an old under gravel filter, and it's not piggy proof, but it's better than overfeeding. That's a good idea. Now, these Oscars, man, they're like piranha. And so are the silver dollars related to piranha? Because they do kind of look like a piranha fish, kind of. And they eat like they're piranha fish, that's for sure. That's a good idea. Thank you for the super chat. Exactly. More tanks, more plants. Did I show my plants? Let's see. Did I show my plants? I don't think I did. Let me see here. I'm going to turn on the light, which is going to give a little bit of a glare on the 180 for a moment. Let's see. They are looking a little sad. They did get watered this afternoon, so it's going to take a little bit to get up there. Dun, dun, dun. Those are my plants, my outside plants that I brought inside. I can see that the top left-hand corner, it probably looks like it got unrooted, so to speak. So can you see the turtle tub down below? Let's see here. You see that turtle tub? Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's cool. I love the turtle tub. Right now, that turtle tub has 2 juvenile red ear sliders, a painted turtle, and my daughter says I'm babysitting one of her painted turtle, but it looks more like a hybrid of a red ear slider and painted turtle. So it looks kind of funny. Space is awesome when tanks cover the space. The internet is always right. Yes, they are related. Okay, figures. Silver dollars are related to the quarters by a quarter. You're so funny, Master Aquatics. Oh, you have plenty of room for more tanks. Well, let me tell you, Monica, they eat like the piranhas, that's for sure. So I can see how they could be. Yes, they're a Caracidea. Did I say it right? Caracidea? How big are your silver dollars now? One of them is, let's see if you can see it. You can see the super large one. Not super large. He's only like 3 or 4 inches. And the other ones are about 2 inches. And the 3 smaller ones are about 1.5. Excuse me. But yeah. That is my, oh, where are they all going? They're all like came up in my face. Like, as I have to face this way to see them. Yeah, I do like the silver dollars in there. I like the polypterus in there. and the 2 smaller Oscars. I think I might have to find a different, in my electric blue Jack Dempsey. It's just the big Oscar is not his normal self. Ever since I put him in here, I thought it would take him a few minutes to get used to it. But he did not. I have to turn off that overhead light, because the whole reasoning behind me painting the walls black was so I didn't have to worry about the reflection too much. At least 16 species. Whoa. Silver dollars, fish usually referring to. Okay, I have 2 different kinds of silver dollars in there. For the bulk of them, they are the spotted silver dollars, because I don't know their real name. 2 of them aren't. No, 3 of them aren't, because I got them at 2 different places. And when they were both in their own quarantines, I didn't see any difference. And then these guys were in the upstairs 120. And then when I put them all together in this, I could very easily see they're 2 different kinds of silver dollars. But they still shoal together, which is pretty cool. School together, sorry. They do school together. You could put a piece of romaine lettuce in the tank. Oh my gosh, they would like that, because every morning I go around. Well, I usually have like collard greens and stuff like that, and not really romaine, but I could do romaine. And I go around because my tortoises eat the romaine. The lettuce, we'll just call it lettuce because it's all different kinds of stuff. Most of my turtles will eat the romaine. My parrots eat the romaine. The rabbit eats the lettuce. The Uromastics. So I absolutely go around in the morning when I give everybody fresh water. I have the greens. I could float some in the tank to see what happens. That would be pretty cool. That would be really cool. Sorry, I got lost on the way. It's okay, Mike. It's okay, Mike. Everybody gets lost. Everybody gets lost. Mike took a wrong turn. So we're going to have a blonde moment here. Okay, and I can say that because I really am a blonde. Except for in the winter when my hair is not blonde. Let me see. I don't like this camera. I don't like this camera at all, guys. I'm going to see if this one works. Get ready for an up close and personal. It might be too... Hey, we don't like that. That's not going to work. Let's try this. That's not going to work because I got a story. Let's see. Does it go away? Can you go back farther? Can you go back farther? Okay, how's this? Okay. We don't need me in the corner, right? No, we don't. Okay. I'm ready now. So, I moved in this house about 15 years ago, and there is a sump in the corner of this room. That's cool. We have never flooded, although I do live between a river and a canal. There's always that chance. A mile up the road is a little town that has flooded many times, so much so that they raised the houses up a whole story and put stilts under them. So anyway, my daughter has lived there. This was her living room, her bedroom. This has been her apartment since we moved in, and I just took it over. So now I wanted to test the sump. It looks like is a big cement thing in the ground that goes down about, I don't know, like 2-3 feet, maybe, lined in plastic with a pump with hard PVC going outside. So I thought I could do a water change in the 180 into this, but first I had to shop vac it out because it hadn't been used in 15 years. And I was going to fill it with water to see if the pump kicked on, to see if it actually worked. And I drained probably a whole quarter of this 180-gallon tank. And there was never any water in the sump. It never even got to the bottom of the pump. So then I connected the hose. I'm told you, this is a blonde moment here. Don't know anything about sumps, okay? So don't judge me. So I connected the hose because now I'm going to fill it back up, put the safe in, filling it up. Once this tank was filled up, I put the hose full blast in my sump to see how long is it going to take for the water to hit the pump to see if the pump kicks on. This water just disappears. I was going to say into thin air, but obviously it disappears underground. And I'm like, is that supposed to happen like that? Like, where does this go? I thought it was a cement. Like, I just thought somebody dug down. It's about the same space as 40 gallons of water, that if the house flooded, there'd be water to get pumped out. But apparently that's not what happens with a sump. So I'm trying to figure that out. But apparently I can pour as much water in that sump, unless it's flooding outside, the water just disappears. It doesn't disappear, it disseminates. It goes out into the ground. It does something that, like, I am so ecstatic right now. I'm having John put in hot and cold water through some piping through the ceiling over here. And I am going to use that as a drain for all these tanks that I haven't decided yet to put up here. I'm going to put there. So there's kind of like behind them, like a little gutter system. So it can go right over there to that sump. Because guess what? If that sump works, that sump works. I don't know if the pump works, but that sump works. And I think that sump is working the way it's supposed to work. So if anybody knows anything about these sumps, and I'm telling you, it just looks like a big old cement hole with plastic liner in it. The spotted get up to 6 inches. Oh, good. That's what the majority are. It's Aquafunk. Can I put my 2 cents in to do a smaller display tank? Because every Sunday you're going to have to do big tank maintenance so that it doesn't look crappy. Are you saying it looks crappy? Does it look crappy? I did a little bit of maintenance. Wait, I got to read this again. Aquafunk would not tell me that it looks crappy unless it looked crappy. Can I put my 2 cents into to do a smaller display tank? Because every Sunday you're going to have to do for the live stream. Oh, now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 nano tanks right here. These tanks behind me you're talking about, the 55 and 229s. I want to get to this pot where I call them my smaller tanks. How great would that be? Did I read that right, Funk? Lisa from KG Tropicals is in the house with a $20 super chat. Thank you so much. I'm so jealous of your Valid scenario, Susie. Great video, by the way, and love the socks. Isn't that hysterical? She sent me a pair of socks. That Monica Lynn is so sweet. So creative with her shipping process. Those plants came out perfect, and it was cold out. So not only did she have the heat packed taped to the top, heat pack in a pair of socks that I am now wearing. And then it was just perfect. Then the whole styrofoam thing around. Did you see the size of those Valid scenario? I just kept pulling out. They were gorgeous. And thank you for the $20 super chat, Miss Lisa. We were talking about you in the previous stream. Were your ears ringing a little bit? It's all good. Thank you for the super chat. Super chat. Let me do it. I do funk. Superstar. Oh no, he doesn't. He raps. I'll do superstar. He can rap. I'll do superstar. Tanked aquatics. So you have a very porous material under the house. So is that supposed to happen, tanked? Is that it's leaching under your house and through whatever substrate you have under the house. Your water table must be deep. I still don't know if that's good or bad. The pump likely has a mechanical float or mercury switch that looks like a float. Yes, it does. Oh, just lift the float to see and listen for the pump. Duh. P.S. I siphon my 55 and 90 gallon into my sump pump. And does your pump actually kick on, Lumpy, or does it just go into the ground? The pump itself would kick on once the level reached high enough switches on the pump. Oh. So it's supposed to do that. I felt like such an idiot. I gotta tell you, I'm like, are you kidding me? I am sitting, and for the record, yes, I shot footage because I was gonna do a video showing people what I learned about sumps. And then I realized what was happening. This is after about an hour. I realized what was happening, and I'm like, I am not doing this video. Oh my God. I'm such an idiot. Like, what the hey? How did I not know that? Monica, I like saying Monica Lynn. I was trying to figure out how to keep the heat packs from touching the plastic. The socks were very clean. Her white clean socks were much cleaner than mine that come right out of the washer and dryer. So, oh, you're gonna have to send Lisa some socks. I'm telling you, Lisa, these were amazing. These valves smelled so good I could have eaten them. Straight into the sump in my basement. Really? Other people do this. Monica, when are my socks coming? I was lurking in that stream. Oh, good. I'm glad you heard it. That was so fun. My cheeks hurt from smiling so much from that stream. Oh, you said hi to Kenny. Hi, Bryson. Bryson. Well, it's okay as long as the water table is not seeping. So that scares me because the Delaware River is right across the street from my house, and the canal is right behind my house. So I'm pretty sure I'm sitting on water. I'm pretty sure there's probably an underground river or something underneath my house. On the way to you, Lisa, after I send Bob and Biz's his out tomorrow. Oh, cool. My pump kicks on every hour or so when I'm not doing water changes. Oh, mine in 15 years has never kicked on, but it's never had water, and now it does. But this summer I'm setting up extra special tank, and that would look amazing. I guess it is good that I have good drainage. I just wasn't expecting it. I was expecting water to fill up, hit the bottom of the pump, and then either the pump kicking on and me being like having a happy dance, because I still don't know if the pump works. But I can go in there, take the top off, lift that little lever, and I should hear the pump kick on. Is that going to hurt the pump, even though there's no water down there? Or I guess not, just for a quick second, right? Just a quickie. We'll just have a little quickie with the sump. Who said they don't like sumps? Who says they don't like sumps? Somebody said I don't like sumps. I want to know why. I don't like sumps as far as, well, I don't have a sump for anything else. I guess they put it in the house because of the placement of the house. Because the house is between two huge waterways. I mean, I live in a very old neighborhood that's been here, one of the original, I've been right down from Washington's Crossing, so if that gives you any idea of how long this neighborhood has been here. But my house was rebuilt in the 70s, where you could tell everybody else's houses are the old school 2-story. They built right on the street, or they probably paved the street after the houses were there. Mine is pushed back a ways. It's only 1 story. It's a little different. Degenerate fish keeper. I am a geotechnical engineer. Oh my gosh, I was looking for a geotechnical engineer 5 years ago in Pennsylvania. That is so funny. I kid you not, because my front yard sunk in like 6 feet. And I'm like, and everybody told me, you need a geotechnical blah, 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 something. I was like, I didn't know that existed. If the pump is not kicking on and it's just draining, it's just finding its way under your foundation and will eventually make a sinkhole. I already got a sinkhole in my front yard one time. So I bought this really cool Harry Lauder's walking cane tree. It's like the branches and leaves are all curly-Q, beautiful tree. Kyle was starting to dig a hole in the front yard for it. And the next thing you know, I look out and he's just digging a little hole in front of the driveway or next to the driveway. Kyle is gone. He went down. It was deep. It was the old basement foundation. So they must not have filled in I don't know, or the water washed it away or something. So now I'm concerned again. Because although all the water's disappearing pretty darn quickly, is that going to add to my front yard? Because all I did is have somebody I just kept filling it in with dirt. I just kept filling it in with dirt until it was level. I couldn't find a geotechnical engineer in Pennsylvania because I didn't know what that was. I called my insurance company. They said, no, we don't do sinkholes. This was 4 feet wide, 4 feet, maybe 3 or 4 feet wide this way, and it's like 6 foot down. And when you were down there, you could see an old basement wall, but the rest was always just dirt and hole. But I was thinking at that time that the gutter system of the house ran into the old basement foundation. Oh, see, now I'm concerned with using that. Oh my gosh. I should get somebody that does what you do, degenerate, like in this part of Pennsylvania, to come out and look at that, right? Random question, Susie, but did they find the loose monkey? I want to find him, because he's not going to go to that lab if I find him. I don't care if it's legal or not. If I found that monkey, I'm so happy that monkey got away. I hope somebody... these monkeys were on their way to the lab, and God knows what they were going to do to them at the lab. I don't want to think about it. No, they haven't found him yet. They haven't found him yet. The truck accident north of York, yeah. At least it wasn't in the hill of Scranton, Pennsylvania. Because that was 30,000 pounds of mashed bananas. No. Anybody know that Harry Chapin song? Huh? But no, Lisa, nobody's found that I know of. But if I found it, I wouldn't tell anybody I found it. Sumps on an aquarium is inappropriate. Okay, I don't have sump on an aquarium. No need for sump on a 5-gallon. Pumps are relatively cheap and easy to replace. But how is it supposed to work then? Oh, now I'm even more confused. Roxanne's so sad. It was. Oh, they found him? Oh, they just... That's sad. That's sad. Sinkhole. Oh my God, I'm going to get a sinkhole. I think I'm going to throw up now. Oh. Sinkhole is why your yard dropped 6 feet. Oh, shoot. All right, I need to figure this out. Now she will not sleep at night. Thank you very much. I do need somebody. I need a geotechnical... What did he say the word was? A geotechnical engineer that lives in southeast Pennsylvania to look at my yard. And can they tell if my yard's about to sink in more? If it's stable? Like, how do I know if they even put a good foundation on my house? Like, if that water is disappearing down a hole, it's not good. Maybe there are bodies buried in that hole. Now we're talking. Oh, got a funny story, but I can't tell if Lisa's on it. But I got a really funny story to tell you about the buried treasure we found in Philadelphia when I moved into that house. Wasn't a buried treasure at all. It was a suitcase that we found, but somebody used it as a casket for an old pet, and we dug it up and opened it up because we thought we were billionaires now. It was so gross. Chris Robertson. Collapsed cistern or septic tank is what it sounds like. Oh my God, you guys are killing me. What? My company works in your area. We are all over Southeast. Oh, you got to give me the name of your company. I'm going to give him a call. Kind of scary, though, with the lump on the loose. No, he's not on the loose anymore. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, y'all come over to the Maryland line now. If I'm going to move, I'm going to Tennessee. I'm getting far, far away from snow. Here in my town, homeowners run a house from the exit pipe of the sump to the street. But that's what I was going to do with this pump. I was going to add an extension on the PVC that comes outside the house and run it all the way down the street. But water never filled this. Never. Oh boy. Now I am going to lose sleep. Hold on moving to those big tanks around. Hold up on moving those big tanks. Oh, hey Nola. Treasure hunt. Someone's pet treasure. Yeah, it was a pet treasure. Okay. So now my blonde sump story has turned into a nightmare because I don't know. I set my sink up. Where'd it go? Let me see. This is right next to it. See if there's enough light. Okay, so over here, right next to that sink in the floor. Now it's too dark. Yeah, right behind the super sucker. Right there is that sump. It's a sump, man. Oh, I can feel the agita coming on. What have I done? What have I done? Okay, I need to get somebody out to help me then, because that sounds serious. That sounds like I could be ruining everything with 180, 75, 40, 40, 29, 29, 55. All that water, I was going to do my water changes right into there. All the terrariums, feeding the animals, I was just going to run water. And instead of a pipe going in, it was just going to go into the sump, thinking it was going to pump out down to the street. But instead, if it's constantly going under my house, it's not like it goes under the house and the trench takes it away, right? It goes under my house. Ay, ay, ay. This could be bad. This could be bad. Tell Bag of Donuts to handle it. Yeah, okay. Is it a heating and air conditioner? No. Is it, if the sump was broken? Absolutely. Anything electronic, he'll fix. Mechanical, he'll fix. He doesn't have a clue about this. Not a clue. Up here are some foundations are failing due to, big word, so basements cracked are falling apart. My basement cannot crack. It is my fish room. My basement cannot crack. Pyrotite. The foundations are failing due to pyrotite. Pyrotite. I think I said it wrong. Oh, thank you, Monster. She posted Bob Kaler's. Oh, I want to block somebody. No, I didn't do that. Who did that? I didn't do that. Yeah, no basement on the new house. Too many issues. Wicked cool view out your desk. Oh my gosh, this is so great. I can look at my 180, all my terrariums, my nano tanks, my betta fish, my shrimp, my brand new Starry Night, my baby Oscars, natural aquarium. I can't see my turtles, but I can hear them jump in the water every time I stand up because they're sliders, and that's what they do. I still have plenty of snow here. Haven't gotten warm enough to melt. Yeah, it's pretty slow. It's snowy, cold here. Chris Robertson. I was a plumber, okay, and I have seen old cisterns that have failed. The cistern was made to catch water and allow it to drain into the subsoil and down into an aquifer. Okay, that makes sense. That's probably what was meant to happen, right? I don't know what an aquifer is, but I'm assuming this was built and it went into an aquifer. Tank, what state do you live in? So you need a sump liner. So this sump liner is filled with manufactured holes and slits. It's not like it's old and it's falling apart. It's obvious this liner was designed with slits all through it. Google how a sump works. It will show you how it drains. All I saw after I went through this for hours was that it was built around gravel. It didn't show me anything past the actual hole in the ground, the gravel or substrate around it. It didn't show anything with an aquifer. It didn't show where this water was supposed to go. Now, where my house placement is, this is the front right corner of my house. So this is all the way in the corner of the house. The back of the house is a little higher up. So this is the front corner. Hopefully a downhill slope, but I don't know. I'm assuming. So you just need a sump liner. Sorry, I'm in and out and missed. Thank you, Select. Tank Aquatics is in Connecticut. Connecticut. I was born in Connecticut, Farmington, Hartford. I've lived in Middletown, Meriden, Vernon. I lived all over. I was a manager of Wendy's for 10 years in Connecticut. Connecticut. I moved to Connecticut when I was 17 years old from Pennsylvania because the drinking age was 18. Who doesn't move to another state just so that they can drink, right? Me. Me. MTA raid. Oh, multi-tank addiction? What? Beats and genetics. What's going on? Brooklyn Bell. Tanked. I'm in Wallingford. Oh, I know Wallingford. Look at that. Call me Edward. MTA raid. This is so cool. We see tears need to have a meetup. Look at another Connecticut. Thanks for the raid. Absolutely. Lefty, yes we do. Those silts are to the water into the sump. Okay, and the pump should pump it out when it fills up. That's what I was hoping. It never got past 1 inch. And I'm telling you, when I put the hose in there, it was putting the hose water in there at a very high rate. And that sump hole, is that called a silt? Never got more than 1 inch of water. Our neighbor's sump drains into our backyard. That's just rude. That's just rude. Who just woke up from a nap? Not far from Maryland. Woo, that's pretty far. Okay, I'm home now, ready to funk it up. Farmington is about 8 miles away. I live in Stores for a few years. Get out of town. Wolcott. Oh my God, I miss Connecticut so badly. Even the highways and byways of Connecticut were beautiful. If you ride a motorcycle, it's just up and down and all around, and it's beautiful. Thank you very much, Chris. It's nice to see you. Happy birthday, Funk. Oh, Jeremy says it's Funk's birthday. He forgot to tell us. Make sure you wish Aquafunk a happy birthday. A sump is just a pit for water to drain into. The pump pumps it somewhere else. That's what I thought. If the pump isn't pumping anything and the water is just draining out, it's draining under your house. Yeah, the water isn't filled. It's not that it filled up and the pump didn't pump it. The water never got higher than 1 inch. It drained out faster than it could fill up. If that makes sense. It drained out faster than it can fill up. So if I put a liner in there and prevented that from happening, then I could use it the way it's, or would that ruin the whole idea of a sump? You still have to post it. I messed up the uploading. Route 8 in the fall is beautiful. Absolutely. Wow, I don't think I'm going to sleep tonight, guys. Now I got to find a geotechnical engineer, surveyor to come test my stuff. Super sticker. I got a pile of poop with a face on it. Thank you, Chris, from Multi-Tank Addiction. Makes sense to the same idea. Okay. Oh, I'm not going to sleep now. I thought I hit the jackpot with this amazing sump that never fills with water. Like, I just thought this was the best thing ever. Have you ever been on a roller coaster when you go up so high and you're thinking this is great and then you just drop? That's what just happened to me. It just dropped like that. Not familiar with a Kyra, but a Roderick. The owner is awesome. You're going to the store. Oh, the aquifer is an underground layer of water-bearing permeable rock, like the place you... Okay, there's okay, so there, I guarantee you there's... Because it's between the river and the canal, so there's river rock everywhere. You can't dig up a garden without getting bags and bagfuls of river rock. So I'm sure the aquifer is river rock and smaller. Q, it sounds like you need to die. Wait, chat moved. Got to reread this one. Q, it sounds like you need to dye test the drain system. Call the water department and see if they can do a dye test in the basement drains. Okay, I'm going to take a picture of this. Hold on. Screenshot. Do a dye test. I'm going to call the water department. I just recently, I wanted to replace the sump pump if it didn't work. I don't know if it works or not. So I'm going to raise the arm to see if that actually works. Now, I'm wondering if it would be different if we had a lot of rain and we were flooding and it was raining, if that sump would fill up with water, like if the stuff under my house was filled with water. Oh my God, I don't think I'm going to sleep tonight. He may still have a pipefish. Oh, I can't even think straight now. All right. I have homework to do, guys. Thank you so much. This is why I love the chat. This is why I love you guys. Not because I can't sleep now, but because I'm better equipped to get the people, to call the people who I need to call to do what I need to do. For that, I'm very grateful. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I do need to check it out because I thought it was the perfect scenario for huge tanks. A sump that never fills with water. Yay. All right, I'm going to get it checked out. But right now, I am going to check out Kaler's Aquatics and Exotics because they have an amazing stream. And I'm headed over there. And thank you, everybody, for the super chats. It was so, so kind. And I'm so grateful for all you guys. Thank you for all the information. And hopefully next week I have a better update. Michael Long. Thank you, Susie. No, thank you. Thank you. And my daughter Sarah is going to serenade us on the way to Bob's live stream.
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Nah, hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.